Hello everyone and welcome to Roundtable Football. This is another episode of That's Football. Yes, I know it's been a long time, we haven't seen each other, haven't been here. Reason unknown to me and to you also. Things out of my control, things that I cannot control. But here I am and with another banger of an episode of That's Football. This weekend has been filled with some super great result of football. We have seen things happening that got me wondering. For example, in the first few minutes of the game between Man City and the team that played, the team that's 24 in the League 4, what is happening? And another thing also, what is happening at Tottenham Hotspur? Could Ange Postecoglou get sacked before the next game against Manchester United? Stay tuned to know more. Let's get into it, and we will also try to speak on the other three leagues also. Obviously, there was no Premier League this weekend, but there was still La Liga, Bundesliga, and the League One. Yes, the McDonald's League One. Let's get into the matches from the FA Cup first, because this is where most of our focus is going to be on. Since our focus is going to be on here, let us bring to you first. Let me first bring to you what happened in other leagues. Yes. PSG, as per usual, that's football, played against Monaco at home and they won 4-1. PSG is on the verge of ensuring that they do win another League One. We all know that a player that I like so much is Kipembe, a Congolese guy who has been sidelined for a long time. He's back now. Nigga's back. And most of his mates all left already, but yeah, he's back after an injury on his ankle, so the operation. It looks bad, but he's back. And PSG continues to show the dominance in the League One. Nantes played against Brest won 2-0. Brest is in the round 16 or the knockout stages of the Champions League, so they have to ensure that they have to ensure that they show teams and each and everyone what they are there. That it's not by mistake, it's not by error, but they do deserve to be there. So that's not football. I mean, they played away and won 2-0 against Nantes, and it is what it is. Nice plays against Lens, and Nice was playing at home. Nice won the game 2-0, amazing result, and that's football. I mean, looking actually at the standings in the League One, let's look at this quickly. We see that PSG is on top with 53 points after 21 games, and they haven't lost any game. That's amazing. I mean, they haven't lost any game. PSG have not lost a game in their league, in the League One, this entire season. They played 21 games, they've won 16, and guess what happened in the last 5 games? It was a draw. They've drawn the other 5 games. And the team that comes after them, which is Marseille have lost 4 games. Now, you look at that in the points difference, there is a 10 points difference between them. Like, Marseille has to beat PSG 3 times in order to win the league away from PSG. And that is not going to happen because nobody has been able to beat them yet. They are just that good. Going to the Bundesliga, I saw something recently where a player, I think from what is that in Bayern Leverkusen, they say that he has redone the Bundesliga's logo, but Kane did the same thing also recently, so make up your mind on who exactly did that. Looking at the result, Friday we had Bayern Munich against Bremen, and Bayern Munich won the game 3-0. That's football. We expect Bayern Munich to play the way they are playing. We expect them to show dominance against any team. I mean, they do alienate any team there in the Bundesliga, and it's only by Leverkusen, Dortmund, those are the teams that could come up and, face them or show some resilience. But other than that, Dortmund played against Stuttgart and Dortmund lost 2-0. This is them playing at home. Dortmund was playing at home. That's not football. Like, how do you lose a game like that? And this is the team that when Jadon Sancho played in it, they said that he was Man United was the problem. And now Jadon Sancho is at Chelsea. And Chelsea had said that they scammed us because Jadon Sancho was performing in a Chelsea team. But now all of a sudden, Chelsea fans are saying that United scammed them because the true colours are coming out. And we'll discuss also another United player who is about to do the same thing, show as if the coach was an idiot for excelling them out of the team, and now they are in another team, which we'll mention later, and they are trying to perform to their best. Mainz plans against Augsburg, that was a draw. Hofburg played against Leverkusen, and another draw. There was no score here, so I don't understand why that player had redone the Bundesliga logo if he couldn't even score, because when Harry Kane did it, he scored the goal. What a... Yes, thank you. And then Hoffenheim play against Union Berlin. Union Berlin won 4-0. That's football. I mean, when you're playing away or home, when you're beating a team, you have to ensure that you beat them like severely. If that's the word I need to find. Let's look at the standing quickly. I mean, nothing much to discuss in the Bundesliga. They've also played 21 games all in all, and the goals difference between Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern Munich, who is the first, it is also a total of, this is a total of 8 points. Yes, a total of 8 points looking at it, because Bayern Munich has 54 points, while Bayer Leverkusen had 46 points. They all played 21 games, but, not even a but Bayern Leverkusen have drawn 7 matches, while Bayern Munich have drawn 3 matches, and they've all only lost 1 game. Can you imagine? They've only lost 1 game each, but it's the draw that probably made the difference to Leverkusen being so far away from Bayern Munich. In La Liga, you know, when I was watching the United's game on Friday, and I saw that Real Madrid was playing against Atletico Madrid, I sure bet my whole saving that it was going to be a draw. And guess what, the game ended in a draw. Even when Atletico Madrid scored first, I knew that, okay, you guys are scoring too early. Real Madrid will just have to come back, then you both are going to play low block, and that's how the game ends. And that's how the game ended. Let's go to this. Let's go to it. On Friday, Vallecano plays against Valladolid, and Vallecano won the game 1-0. That's football. I mean, teams like this, you score 1 goal and then you just play no block and, you know, protect the score line. That's it. Now I do watch La Liga a bit more since Anthony went there. Anthony from Manchester United. I want to see how he performs. He has the number 7 t-shirt, and he is trying to live up to what, I mean, he's wearing the number 7. I feel like the number 7 is boosting his ego, it's boosting his performance. He's playing good. 2 matches, 2 man of the match, and 1 goal scored so far. Anthony is playing good. Although they lost against Celta Vigo 3-2, it was an unfortunate result, but Anthony's performance, he is improving, and I do hope that he regains his what's the word again I'm trying to find? He does regains that Anthony that we know, so that he can perform at a higher level and come back to United and play well. Girona lost against Atletico Bilbao. I don't know how Girona was able to manipulate teams and plays last season, where we almost thought that they were going to win the La Liga, but that's what it is. It is what it is, and that's football. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, like I already mentioned, Bampe scored. The game ended 1-1. Real Madrid could have had some more goals here and there, but I feel like the selfish in the last third of the team, or the attacking players, might have caused them to end this game with a draw. But it is what it is. They gave me the result I was expecting after betting my all savings on it. Another match I was looking forward to was Barcelona versus Sevilla. You'd so sure think that Sevilla, after all this while, Sevilla would draw this game against Barcelona. Or they'll give Barcelona a fight. They're playing at home, and they lose 4-1. How does this happen? Only in football. That's why we at round table football, and we love football, because when it comes to football, it is a round table. What goes around comes around. What you dish, it comes around. It is what it is. Sevilla used to be a team that I would have bet my savings on them, but Why would I do that right now? I thought you might as well look at that 1.22 odds on just betting that Barcelona is going to win the game. Or Raphinha would score. Anytime goal scorer Raphinha, because he is scoring, and he is going to get me my money back. Espanyol versus Real Sociedad. I didn't know Espanyol was called Espanyol Barcelona. Where did they get this name? They got me confused yesterday while watching this game, that I thought it was Espanyol playing against Barcelona. Meanwhile, it was Espanyol Barcelona. Like, someone please clarify this for me, because I do not know. I didn't know actually, but now I know. Now I know. Let's get to the best part of the show, and that is the FA Cup. Let me just check something quickly. Alright, everything is good. I like what I'm saying. Now, sometimes while I'm speaking on the screen and I'm looking at myself, and I just like to make sure that I am portraying exactly what I want everybody to see. And right now I am doing that. See, I got a new haircut for this week at work. My barber did me well with my trimmings, my shirt. I'm looking good. A round table football logo at the back, and yeah, a lot of things that we want to do, but yeah, only time will tell everything. Let's get back to it. The FA Cup. First up, we had United playing Leicester City on Friday night. Of course, by now, if you're following this channel, you would have already known or put two and two together that I am a United fan. But if I have to batter them. If they had a shitty performance, I would say they had a shitty performance, just as in this match against Leicester City. Leicester City looked as the better team against United, and I am happy that at the end of the match, although United won, point one, the one with a goal that if VAR was there, it wouldn't have been allowed. But then again, there is a linesman, so why did he not mark that as offside? Because a lot of people are saying that if VAR was there, that would have been offside. That is the duty of the linesman. VAR only came in after people like Mourinho asked for it to come in, but authentic football was played without VAR, and things went well. So you can't blame VAR absence for United's victory. Then again, their victory does not, or their performance in that match does not support the victory. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. United was just second best team. They were outplayed by Leicester. Leicester, who has been struggling also. I was expecting United to win the game 3-1, 4-1. That would have sit well with me and with all the fans. I think I'm speaking for everyone and for everyone here. And a 2-1 with a goal in the last minute by Maguire. Well done, Harry Maguire. Scoring against your old team and still celebrating. It is what it is. That's football. But then again, I'm happy that at the end of the match, Amorim still held a full-on training with players, because what are you guys doing? Especially with Højlund, he played the whole game, I believe, and still he couldn't. He complains a lot right now. He has to create chances for himself. Anyway, United have qualified for the next round, and then we had this Leyton Orient team who played against Manchester City. Almost gave City fans a fear. Scare or heart attack, because they scored a beautiful goal from the halfway line. But then again, the resilience of City came into play. The experience of the players came into play. Great goal by Kevin De Bruyne for snatching the victory for Manchester City. And then we had Leeds United against Millwall. 2-0. Let's look at what with surprising result from this. We all know already all the other. We're not going to go deep into it. Southampton got eliminated by Burnley. I don't know how, because isn't the Southampton the team that almost gave United this fear at Old Trafford, although we won that game? But we move. Everton, I was expecting Everton to win this game after everything that I've put everyone into, the fans, getting David Moyes back. I expected them to win this game, but then again, that's football. When there is a shitty team, there is a shitty team. The game between Nottingham Forest and Exeter was postponed, and so was the game between Doncaster versus Crystal Palace. I believe that those teams will be played this coming week. Cardiff City qualified, Fulham qualified, Ipswich, they won 4-1 against Coventry. Brighton and beat Chelsea. Oh my word. Enzo Maresca, we are not in the title race. The tongue is a very powerful weapon. Be careful how we use it. Because he thought of himself of not being in any title race, he was just playing simple football, just for the fun of it. I'll continue playing football for fun and forget the trophies. Birmingham against Newcastle. Newcastle won the game 3-2. Amazing. I was actually going to mention Arsenal, keep thinking about Arsenal, but only to realize that we already knocked out Arsenal a long time ago. And now we have Newcastle. And then the biggest upset from the FA Cup, that is Liverpool versus Plymouth. Plymouth won the game 1-0. A goal from the penalty. Yes, there's a goal from the penalty, but the four qualify. But another upset is Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Remember earlier on I said the player from United who left and went to another team, and they're trying to play good now because there's another team to try and prove that the manager's an idiot. Well, the player is Marcus Rashford, and the team, apologies, and the team that is going to is Aston Villa. Marcus Rashford came in last night for about the last 20 minutes, and he was running up and down and taking on centre backs, etc. But then again, I feel like this is just a trial period. A trial period will come to an end. We'll see the real Marcus Rashford, because Ruben said that he wasn't just giving it in the training the way he wanted, as he did not want him in his team. So now that Marcus Rashford is performing for Aston Villa, I just want to see how long it goes. Aston Villa was already winning the game 2-0 by the time Marcus Rashford came in. They ended up winning the game. The game ended actually 2-1, let's put it that way. And damn, what's happening to Tottenham? Let's speak about them. Last season when Ange Postecoglou came, and a friend of mine told me it was a scam, I didn't really believe it. But then Ange said that I always win something in my second season. You know, my second season when I'm in charge, I'll win something because he has done it before. Well. Welcome to Premier League, brother, where he's won the Carabao Cup, just got knocked out of the FA Cup, not even close enough in the league, in the Premier League. They are, the same position as United is. So Ange Postecoglou is walking on thin ice, and next week, or this week Sunday, they are playing against United, another shitty team in the Premier League right now. Yes, they are. And that result could actually, that result is very important to United as it is to Tottenham. Because if Tottenham loses, the manager could get sacked. If United loses, the fans will just be like, another weekend we are used to it. But what do you guys say? Should Tottenham sack Ange Postecoglou or give him another chance? And that is for you to tell us in the comment section. Yes, so the games that were postponed, the Doncaster game and Crystal Palace. Doncaster game is taking place today at 9:45, and then tomorrow it is going to be Nottingham Forest versus Exeter. Those are the games that are coming up, and after those results, the draw obviously is coming. We will know who is going to play who. It's going to be a tricky one. It is FA Cup, but it is what it is. While you are watching this, or after watching this, do not forget to like, share, subscribe. And once again, this has been the Roundtable Football with your host, the one and only Charlie. Yes.